did you first hear about Mulberry?
I first heard about Mulberry through a friend that I knew when I was in rehab in Birmingham. I obviously didn't complete the rehab in Birmingham, so I was asked to leave. I went into another supported housing complex, and because I hadn't gone through their rehab, that they were asking me to leave because they couldn't, facilitate.
Yeah. When did you first get into Mulberry? How many years ago was it that you first was a resident here?
4.5 years. 4.5 years ago.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
And what's happened to you now? What's going on?
Well, now I work here in the Mulberry Project. I first come here, I didn't really get the gist of this recovery sort of, I think my behaviours were still a bit raw, to say the least. I ended up picking up alcohol again, and I was asked to leave the Mulberry Project. So I realised that I was going straight back to where I was before I come here, and I begged the boss, that's Keith, to give me a second chance. But it took me 3 days to get that second chance. He gave me that second chance, and I got stuck in here. Started listening to the support workers, shut my mouth, opened my ears, took in as much information as I could, got to meetings, got a sponsor, went through the step work, even though that's not for everybody, but it worked for me. Went out, got myself some voluntary work, started to go to college once a week. Find I liked college, even though I got kicked out of school very young. And it's just sort of progressed from there. Just carried on going to college every week.
What course did you take? Started off
health and social care,
yeah.
level 1.
And then you did your level 2, 3, 4,
5,
5.
and now I'm on level 6.
Wow.
In university.
Wow.
Doing a BA honours degree. So it's very, very much, as the boss says, he opened up my potential, and it was up to me to reach where I am now. When I come back into the Mulberry Project, he asked me to write down everything that I wanted and bring it in to him, and I think he's still got it now, to be honest. But yeah, and I slowly ticked it all off, just slowly but surely, and yeah, it's a life beyond my wildest dreams.
What do you think Mulberry does differently than maybe other services?
Time. Gave me enough time to do whatever. There's no time frame here in Mulberry. You can come here and you can stay here. We've had residents that's just left now, and he's been here 3 years. He was an old housemate of mine, so I'm quite happy to see him actually move on to his own place and start his recovery again.
So what does Mulberry mean to you now, and what do you think it's given you?
A life beyond my wildest dreams. I love this project. I think it's amazing. I just think it gives people an opportunity to get back into society, start living, not just existing. And no time limit. Just come in here, follow what is asked, what's suggested, do what you sign up for.
So if I was abstinent at the moment and I wanted to get into Mulberry, or even if I wasn't abstinent at the moment and I wanted to get into Mulberry, what would you advise me to do? How can I get the ball rolling about into Mulberry?
If you go onto the Mulberry web page, there's referral details there. You can either phone up our number and speak to either myself or one of my colleagues, and we can start the ball rolling that way, get a referral done, book an assessment, and come meet you face to face.
Maybe one day be working here.
Yeah, maybe, but everybody's journey is different. I put in a lot of hard work to get where I am today, and if it wasn't for the Mulberry Project, then I don't know where I'd be, to be honest. But it just keeps giving to me and giving to me and giving to me, and it never stopped. Even when I left, I still had that open door policy where I could come in here, have a chat to my old support worker, have a chat to Keith, have a chat to Emma. Still somewhere safe where I could come and offload my stuff. Even though I wasn't a resident, I still classed myself as part of the Mulberry family.